Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is going to be a quick update on Sui. Sui is doing fantastic. Everything's going according to plan perfectly. A bit too perfect, actually. So I wanted to do a update for you guys today. So that way, if there are any surprises towards the downside, we are ready for them. And more importantly, we're ready to take advantage of them, right? Because volatility towards the downside is an opportunity for us to bid at key levels. Now, some of you guys are trading this leveraged while others are trading the spot only. So today I'm going to be giving you guys both an update on how to manage your leverage trades as well as your spot trades. Okay, so we're going to first start with those of you who are trading Sui leveraged. A quick recap. Assuming you got into your position at the same $1.60 bid zone that we marked out for you guys, you were up a good 96% at this point, right? When we first smacked up against our take profit zone over here at around $3 to $3.50, we said that, hey, this is an opportunity for you guys to take some profits, shave your position, and rebid the 4-hour dynamic. You could do this multiple times, thereby allowing you to reduce your cost basis and reducing risk. Because guys, even though it may not look like a lot, this was a good 15% move towards the downside. So especially when you're leverage trading, using the volatility to your advantage to increase your position size or reduce your cost basis goes a long way. And you guys were allowed to do that multiple times. However, as soon as we saw the signs, especially with what the dashboard was telling us at the time with its volatility and the trend profile, I said, guys, it's time to stop being cute because this is likely gonna break this resistance zone. I'm going to play a quick clip from the previous video. Now, will that momentum be enough to take price past the zone over here? If we look back on over to the dashboard, guys, and we filter out Sui like we did last time, we're going to see that the 4-hour volatility has compressed. It's gone from red to orange. This is a good sign. Now, once the trend flips from neutral back to long, we will have the momentum as well as the volatility profile to push price back over the top of the range. Trend is long across all of the pertinent time frames. So now's not the time to get cute, guys. Sui is likely going to break this $3.50 region and make its way all the way up to $7.50. And here we are back on over to the live charts. And as you guys can see, Sui did indeed blast through our take profit zone just as expected. Now the question is, how do you play it from over here? In my opinion, you should be only looking for bid opportunities and not sell opportunities as long as this 4-hour dynamic holds. In fact, right over here too, guys, right after the video, we were given one more bid opportunity on the 4-hour dynamic and then we blasted through that resistance zone. Now, you guys might be noticing how this 4-hour dynamic is coming very close to confluencing with the top of our take profit zone. And that is where the trade opportunity lies. Because if we lose the 4-hour dynamic right over here, it's gonna give us a trade opportunity from the top of the zone over here down to the next level, which is the 12-hour dynamic. And what do you know? The 12-hour dynamic happens to confluence with the bottom of our take profit zone. So we're seeing a lot of confluence here, guys, but it doesn't end just there. If you go on over to the Mango dashboard and you filter out Sui, we're gonna see that if we hit the drop down menu, the 12-hour time frame, even though it's long, if you look on over to the flags column, you're gonna see that it has potential bearish divergence. And if we switch on over to our charts over here, on the 12-hour time frame, we can see that price is putting in higher highs while the RSI is putting in lower highs. But guys, this doesn't mean that you get excited and put on your short trades right over here. This is not confirmation of a bearish divergence. It is only potential bearish divergence. The bearish divergence will only trigger and be confirmed once we lose the 4-hour dynamic. So until then, I recommend doing nothing and enjoy your trade because we could see the next big leg up very soon. Now, if we lose the 4-hour dynamic, we know how to position because in that case, we can take advantage of this volatility and increase our position size and decrease our cost basis. That's the power of leverage, because even with low leverage, a 10% to 15% move in your favor could be up to a 50% gain. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are leverage trading or you want to practice your leverage trading, I highly recommend taking advantage of the promo Bitfinex is currently running. If you deposit 200 USDT, you get 150 USDT back. That's pretty much your entire USDT back. Unmissable deposit bonus is exactly right. You can take advantage of this by using the Mango link that you'll find in the description below. Really good way to practice your leverage trading and also buffer against any losses. All right, so now back on over to the charts. And remember guys, everything that we discussed so far is only for leverage traders. If you are in a spot position, especially if you got in all the way at around $1.60 or even the 75-cent region, you don't want to be getting cute with your spot allocation. You are in a fantastic position over here and you don't want to be trading these small moves. When you're leveraged, you can take advantage of the small moves, you can take advantage of the volatility, right? But when you're trading on spot, it's not worth it. That being said, that doesn't mean there isn't volatility that you could take advantage of. So we're going to go ahead and talk about what levels spot traders should be looking at. Okay, so here we are looking at Sui on the 2-day time frame. And this has been the golden trend level to watch, the 2-day dynamic. If we zoom out, you guys will probably remember that we traded Sui all the way from around 50 cents to the top at $2, and all we did for this trade was follow the 2-day dynamic trend, right? When we got in around the 55-cent region, we said that our target is going to be $2 as long as the 2-day dynamic holds. What did I mean by that? What I meant was, hey, if we don't get to $2 and the 2-day dynamic is lost, I will get out, okay? Because that is me risk managing my portfolio. But how did things play out? Well, we got to the $2 region and then we lost the 2-day dynamic. You have to be responsible and exit if the 2-day dynamic is lost. And that's what we did. Right over here, Sui lost the 2-day dynamic. I exited. I got a lot of hate for it on YouTube, but look at how things played out. Sui rejected against the 2-day dynamic and trended perfectly against it all the way down to 45 cents, giving us an opportunity to get that much bigger of a position size when it started trending again. So now we do the same thing. We simply watch the 2-day dynamic. And if we get any move down to the 2-day dynamic again, we shouldn't be scared. In fact, we should be looking to bid it. Now, at the time of the recording, the 2-day dynamic is coming in at around $2.59. But remember, this will dynamically adjust as price unfolds. And I'll keep you guys updated on the new levels of the dynamic. So make sure you guys hit that notification icon and the subscribe. That way you're not missing out on any key bid opportunities on Sui. Don't get me wrong, guys. I understand a move back down all the way here to around $2.60 is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be painful. You're gonna have that nagging doubt that, hey, is it all over? Should I be taking my profits? But remember, we are gunning for the big win, a much higher target, all the way up to 750 and hell, even higher. I've already talked to you guys about how I think Sui could get as high as up to $16, even $32. I just don't have technical targets for those numbers just yet. But to get those big wins, we will have to deal with downside volatility. But don't worry, I'm going to be here with you guys throughout the way. And if we ever see signs that the trend will actually be breaking, I will let you guys know. So again, hit that subscribe button, especially if you guys are enjoying these kind of videos where I break down both how to manage your leverage trades as well as your spot trades. It will go a long way in motivating me to keep coming up here every single day as I guide you guys through this journey. I'll see you guys in our Discord. Until then, do it the mango way, do it the easy way, do it the stress-free way. Ciao.